Hey guys, back to the philosophical questions. Not that silliness yesterday. One of the things that I was having a conversation with my philosophical friend, one of the things that we were having a topic in the conversation was the idea of how long a human can live. And he had made these points about how living longer would be a little bit more existential than what we have right now because we blah 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 blah. So I give up this weird scenario that comes up in my head. Would you rather live twice as long as you usually would have done now in this physical form that you would have until the end of your life or whatever? You die, well, not technically, you would have that moment of dying, but you would come back to life a minute later and live just as long as you did before you died, before dying again. Or would you want to live twice as deeply as you did during that first lifespan? And you can have that emotional roller coaster, but it's twice as much as it would have been. You know, your emotions are a whole lot more heightened, and your understandings to things are a whole lot more explored in a sense. He didn't really know what to say about that. I just kind of sprung that on him, and it kind of sprung on myself. But I'm a little bit surprised I was able to come up with something that expansive, I guess. With a general sense of this idea in mind, the one that I would pick is live more deeply because I could become more famous off of that. I could have so much more deeper understandings of everything. And I would love to be a famous philosophical character just spouting nonsense and people are like, "Oh, yeah, let's go. That is just amazing, so deep and blah blah blah." I'm not quite sure if living twice as long would be just as great. Sure, I get to live twice as long. I get to live the same way as I did once before, and then I'll just die, knowing how long I'd get to live. But I don't really care for that much. I'm gonna grow old and I'm gonna hate people, and I already hate people right now. I would hate them more when I get older. So, I don't know. I probably want to live more deeply. I'm just curious.